there, welcome back to Rural Stuff. I'm just preparing for my first bit of plinking in the dark with the Airarms S510R Ultimate Sporter Carbine, and I've got the ATN X-Sight night vision scope on with the IR illuminator clamped on the side. So this is my first sort of nighttime test with it. I'm just going to do a bit of plinking and see how I got on with it. I've set up some cans of water in the field at different ranges. So I'll try the record feature and see what it looks like. I don't think it shows the reticle and everything on the record, but at some point I could probably do it with the phone linked to it with the Wi-Fi and then do a screen record. But for now I'll just have a bit of a play about and see what I can catch on camera as well. Okay, I'm out at my range. This is quite a good head torch. As you can see, that's up to that oak tree. That's about 80 yards up to there. So lights up the field quite well. This always handy to have a head torch. You got your hands free to do what you want to do. So as you see, I've got a few cans set up. I can't remember where's the nearest one. Probably that one there. I think that's like 15 yards, 30 yards on that bench. And then there's a couple further out. I've got one or two further out again at about 70 yards. There's one on the ground there, and there's one on that gate post in the distance. So I'll just have a bit of a go with it and see how I get on. That is an awesome piece of kit. As you can see, I've still got the stickers on it. I haven't had time to use it much yet, really. I've used it a few times in the day just to figure out the settings and things on it. But that's the first time I've actually shot it in the dark. So it's pretty awesome, and you can actually see the pellets flying as well, which is pretty cool. It seems to pick them up quite well. I've got 3 settings on the infrared lamp for different brightnesses. So I think I hit most of the targets I set up. Some of them knocked straight over, but I don't know if I actually shot that one. But there were a couple of cans where I was hitting them and they just stayed standing up. That one's just got that one nicely. These cans are so thin that sometimes you shoot holes through them and it doesn't really knock them flying. Sometimes I deliberately try and hit them on the edge where the crease of the metal is, whacks them a lot harder then. These are some of the other ones. Let's have a quick walk up here. I think I got these up here now. I wasn't sure the exact distance, I haven't ranged it, but I think this is about 65 yards probably. Yeah, whacked that one good and proper. And then I had a can on here. I think this is about at least 70 yards anyway. So I knocked it off. I took 2 shots. I think maybe I missed it with the first shot. I was just sort of guessing the holdover. So I'll leave that there for now. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's so clear. Well, at 30 yards, it's really clear. And then obviously the further you go out, it starts to look a little bit grainy, but I had no problem spotting that can over there. I did try some different colour cans, beer cans and Coke cans, just to see whether it picked out different colours better, but I quite clearly see the gate and the can on the post. I'll just put this off now again just to show you how, you know, it is pitch black. Yeah, can't see a thing without any sort of torch or your night vision on. So it's been the first chance I've got to go out and try it properly because it's been so wet. And now it's nice and sort of, well, feels like it's going to get frosty now. So it's ideal to have a quick play about with it now. So hopefully one of my mates is going to go with me to have a go at a few rats. We'll try it out. He's got a night vision as well now, so further testing. But get used to it first to suss it out. You probably see on the footage that it was going in and out of focus. That was just me adjusting the objective lens kind of thing and getting the focus right for the distance. And then I've got my video record button on the right. I can take pictures with the left hand one. While you're recording, you can't really go into settings, but when you're not recording, then you know you can go in and change whatever settings you want. Let's get these gloves back on. Getting frosty now. So that is a cool piece of kit, I reckon. I love that you can see where the pellet's going. You can see on the camera then, if it's recorded, exactly, you know, when I've taken the shot, because you can see the pellet flying. And you can sort of tell when I'm reloading, because I'm moving the gun naturally to the right as I'm cocking the gun. But I'm gradually getting used to some of the features on it. Really pleased with it so far. There's a couple of things I'm not quite sure about. Well, I know now that if you want to change any of the settings while you're doing record or link to the phone, you have to disconnect to be able to go into the settings and then reconnect it afterwards. It says compass error. I don't know why it's doing that. It might need, well, I did an update on the scope, so I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. I've read that could be an issue from what I've looked up online, how to sort that out. You'll notice there as well at 30 yards that it obviously looks more grainy as you zoom right in, so it's a clearer picture when you zoom out a little bit. The scope's got a 3:14 digital zoom on it. It's the next day. I'm just having another quick look through the scope. I can't remember if I had the IR on the full power, so that's the gate there at the roughly 70 yards. I don't know if it looks clearer than the previous setting. I think I might have had it on this one. And we zoomed, well, let's put it on full power again. Full power, and we're at 3 times magnification now. So there you go. I'll have a quick go with the objective lens. I think it's more or less, that's as sharp as I can kind of get it there. So it's better zoomed out. That looks better. And that was the 30-yard target bench. And they've got the IR lamp on full power there, so I've got a very clear picture now. That was my thumb in front of the scope. I'm just on the objective lens. So that's a really good picture there at 30 yards. And beyond. So at 70 yards again, the other thing I can adjust is the spot on the IR lamp. So at the moment it's on sort of flood setting. I'll put it into more of a focus spot lamp now. So you can see I've got a clearer picture again now. So that's increased the effective range of the scope. And at the top of the field, that's sort of probably between 80 and 90 yards. I've come back a bit further again. This is approximately 100 yards from the end of the field. That's on flood. You can see that target closer up, nice and clear. Adjust the IR beam to the spot. I've got a very good clear picture all the way up the top of the field now. So that's a nice sharp picture there at 3 times magnification. It's just here, and that's times, so we're a bit close there. It's not very clear. Back. I think 3 zoom there really. Not that I won't be shooting anything at that range with it. Not any live targets anyway. Right, this phone's almost out of memory, so I'll pack it up now. These were the pellets I was using, 15.89 GSB exacts, and yeah, that was that. I'll have a bit more of a practice with that to get used to its features, but I'm enjoying that. That's good fun.